Are you alright?
Oh, I'm really tired and my makeup is a mess, so I have like a little filter on right now, like stuck in the 90s aesthetic, and I'm like, my house was built in 2013. All my decorations and everything I buy in my house is definitely not from the 90s. Like when I think of the 1990s, I think of like lava lamps and bean bags and like black lights and Nirvana pictures and shag carpeting and not 70s. It was not the 70s at all. I was a kid in the 90s and we had lava lamps and we had black lights. Like legit, that's what we had when. And I'm like, is it because of what's on my wall? Because what's on my wall I bought in I bought like only a few years ago. Like the 90s are back right now. I know the clothing is, and I buy my clothes off Lulu's. So is my vibe because of what I've been buying for my clothes? I don't really have a style. By the way. So if people want to like save this and like bring this on later. So it's been a really like agitating week for me. I'm not going to lie. There's been a lot of really just unnecessary things being said about me. And listen, I don't care if people talk about me, but like right now, what is actually being said about me is so offensively wrong. And like people are, for some reason, dictating this narrative about me that is so astronomically false. And if I say anything, like I'm getting destroyed. And so like, I'm not losing tons of subscribers or anything like that. It's just really weird to me that really small things are making people like aggravated about me when I've not changed what I've done. And they're acting like this is something that's like a big deal when it's really not. It's annoying is what it is. It's annoying and it's expensive. And I'm not a minimalist at all, actually. I mean, I don't like clutter. That's 100% true. But if you saw my house, that's definitely not. But it's like this narrative right now where everyone wants to make these videos like I'm like a liar, and it's like this. It's like, oh, that like I don't understand the obsession. Like, if you're trying to spread nastiness about me because you want to build your channel, whatever. There's plenty of channels that their entire channels are about me. If you don't like me so much that you will go on the wrong side of a story just to prove your point, that's so disturbing to me. Like, if you saw people being abused very publicly, wouldn't you want to say something, but not make the person that's calling them out the abuser? So I'm the abuser because I'm like, okay, I'm going to turn off comments again because I just want to like vent here. So, and I'm not trying to be rude, you guys. I'm just trying to process this, and I don't want to be rude to my commenters because I love you guys and I appreciate you guys. But I'm just factually saying something that if you are so against me that you'll be against what's actually happening to people that's like abusive or hurting them or harmful to them, that hurts my heart. I don't care that you think that I'm lying. It hurts my heart that you actually hate me so much that you're ignoring what's happening to other people. You can actually not like someone but still not disagree with their take. You know what I mean? Like, there's plenty of conservative pundits that I'm not a conservative. I don't care if you are, but if I'm like, say I'm like listening to politics, just giving you an example, I don't have to like agree with everything they say, but I'm not going to disagree with everything they say just because they're a conservative, right? It's not popular to speak up for people, and it's definitely not popular to boldly speak out for people. It's controversial. It hurts people's platforms. It hurts people's reputations. It's why influencers don't speak up. They don't want the controversy. And I get it. Like, I'm taking the lumps and the hits and the heat. I'm seeing people unsubscribe from my YouTube channel. I'm seeing negative comments about how I'm doing this or I'm doing that. But it's like no different to me than with the Josh Duggar story, is people said I was a liar and I was doing this and I was doing that and I was wrong. And then he got arrested and now he's incarcerated. Oh, just try to disassociate yourself or disconnect from the narrative that someone else is creating. A lot of reality stars, a lot of celebrities want to control a narrative. I can't ignore those. And just because it doesn't match the reality doesn't make me the bad guy. And so if someone's going to target someone to try to bully them or like get them to be silent, they're gonna go after the low person on the totem pole. They're not gonna go after the sun. They're not gonna go after In Touch. They're not gonna go after the big media outlets because they're gonna assume that I don't have the legal capacity to handle it. So, someone getting sued does not mean they're automatically a liar. It just means that you've pissed someone off that has money. Like, I read articles about things that his son said. I had opinions. Like, everyone gets to have an opinion. My crime in this specific case was that I was friends with his daughter. And for some reason, I believe he thinks that I have information that will help his criminal case. And I don't. So there was filings that were done this week. And he's saying that we're not cooperating with his discovery. The problem is that all of his discovery is about his daughter. And I have been for months trying to protect her. So yes, I was hurt when I saw her post and she referred to me as that YouTuber because we were friends. And I haven't talked to her in months. And I miss her, and I still think she's a wonderful person, and I would never want to hurt her. I wish I wasn't in the situation that I was in, and I wish she wasn't in the situation that she was in, and I wish that he would just leave her alone. I don't have any ill will towards her. I think she's in an impossible position. I'm just hurt because I care about her. A lot. And I don't ever want to hurt her. Ever. And that means that if somebody's using their platform or the lawyers to try to get evidence against someone that could be a witness in your case, I'm not going to just give it up. Like, it's not even relevant. The stuff that's being asked for is not relevant. And podcast and say he's going to destroy me if I don't give him what he wants. But I'm not the one that's facing a 12-count indictment and potentially up to 30 years in prison. And when he's in the middle, like, there was a pretrial conference yesterday, and one of the motions that was filed by the government was that he was not giving them discovery. And another thing that they were concerned about was him using evidence to impeach witnesses. And then I was like, and we don't want to hurt any witnesses for the government. Like, I don't want to get in the middle of a criminal case. So that's kind of where I'm at. Oh my God, I hate drama. Lori Carter, why do you hate me so much? Like, what did I do to you that I need to have my entire platform removed? Lori would call me evil, right? You do have a right to respond. And that doesn't mean that we have to live in a world where, like, you unsubscribe to someone and take someone's side. Cutthroat. Okay, I'm gonna turn on comments. All right. There's glares.